She went searching for someone who could show her what life looks like after multiple sclerosis. Someone who had figured it out. That search led her to me. Everything she'd seen before painted a future of wheelchairs, side effects, and slow decline. But it turns out the lifestyle changes I teach completely transformed her condition. Now Angela walks over 5,000 steps every single day, after once being unable to move without assistance. When she first reached out to me, Angela was desperate for a different approach. She was tired of the doom and gloom narrative surrounding MS. In her own powerful words, this is what she said.
I got tired of circling the drain, and I wanted to jump up out of the drain and go find somebody that can help me thrive instead of get flushed down the drain, so to speak.
Most doctors only offered medication, but she felt crushed. It wasn't just the side effects that scared her. It was a sinking feeling that, even with the drugs, MS would keep stealing her life away. That hesitation, though, just led to a relapse, one that confined her to a mobility scooter and a rolling walker just to buy groceries. But then something clicked. She realized she had to take control of her own healing journey. Wait until you hear what happened next. Angela completely transformed her approach to MS through simple, powerful lifestyle changes. Overhauled her diet. She prioritized natural sunlight. And she committed to daily movement, even on those hard days. We even just started experimenting with niacin, and the impact was immediate. In her own words.
Actually, since we started taking the niacin, that was like a nice jolt to happen that would make things go along even faster. And, it's like jumping on the bullet train to try and get a little more recovery going. So, yeah, that's been really incredible.
The most surprising part, that boost gave her more energy for her workouts to take off. And this was coming from someone who never really been into fitness before MS. At 52, she was already following the plan, but with that extra boost, something shifted. Weightlifting wasn't just doable anymore. It felt empowering, like she was taking her strength back. Now her consistent walking routine has built enough strength that she can climb into her high bed with ease, something that was impossible during her worst days after her relapse. And here's the kicker. All this happened because she refused to give up. The secret ingredient in Angela's recovery wasn't just physical. It was her mindset. She recognized that her entire life had contributed to her MS. Lack of sunlight, poor sleep, stress, nutrition, all of it. But instead of getting stuck in blame or denial, she turned that awareness into action.
I feel like I'm very much well along that path, more than halfway. I just keep doing all the essentials that Steve tells me to do. And then we added one more that I helped him discover, which feels good that I helped a little.
Most people with MS never experience major improvement. Not because it's impossible. Angela and I proved that. It's because they're trapped in mental spirals that make change feel out of reach. Angela proves that with the right mindset, you can transform your relationship with this condition. Even on those tough days, she keeps pushing forward, knowing each step, each dumbbell strengthens both her body and her resolve. Her advice to others:
Don't give up hope. There are solutions out there, and you might be at a point in your life you don't want to hear that it's going to take a little bit of hard work, and it's going to take a change in diet and lifestyle. But it's going to have to do that. You're going to have to do that. You can't fix the problem without changing the way you got there.
An MS diagnosis isn't the end of your story. No, not at all. It's the beginning of a different path. With every step she takes, Angela proves this. MS doesn't have to define your life. You can define what comes after it. Thanks for watching. If Angela's story moved you, share it with someone who needs hope right now. They deserve to know what's possible after MS.